Hey fellow explorers, I've got some great new leather bags from Friedrik to share with you today. This is their new Sonder collection, which is focused primarily on textured leather. We've got the backpack, the briefcase, and the weekender big duffel bag that I'm gonna dive in, show you inside, share with you some of the pros, some of the cons, let you know whether you should consider buying them or not. This video is not sponsored, but Friedrik did send me these suitcases so that I could make this review, so thank you to Friedrik. All right, so first let's go ahead and start with the briefcase right here. They call this the Dunlow briefcase, and the measurements of this, well, I've got them written down to make sure that I get them right. Their measurements: width, just about 16 inches, just about 12 inches tall, 4 inches deep. It holds 13 liters and it weighs 3 pounds. By the way, all of these bags come in each of these 3 different colors, so you can get each of these in black, dark olive, or chestnut. And from a just like look of feel, this is a wonderful soft leather. It just feels luxurious and supple. Everything looks and feels well made. They kind of focused on clean lines. This briefcase right here, on the outside, it has a small zippered pocket right here on the front. We can open that zipper and open it up. This zippered pocket extends all the way to the bottom, so it extends down there. What might you put in that zippered pocket? Maybe a cell phone battery bank right there. Okay, then it's got a main pocket right here that you'll hold most of your items in. It is big enough to hold a 16-inch laptop. Let's try to open this up this way so you can really see inside. I've also got it just for size so you can see what things we can put in there. We've got one of our tovers who came with us. We've got a 15-inch MacBook Pro that hung out in there. There is on the bottom one big pocket like this way. And what I love about the pockets in this collection is they're all magnetic. They've got a magnetic like clasp that connects to keep it together. In there, I've got my book for the Big Island. That's our next trip that we're going on. We've got a couple of pockets on this side on the top here. These pockets also have the same little magnetic clasp, so they don't hang out open. They close with that magnet. These are big enough to fit a Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra in. And then we've got another zippered pocket right up here. This one is big enough to hold an iPad mini in it. On the back side of the briefcase, and something that is common across this whole collection, all of these bags have a strap that you can use to stack them on top of a suitcase. And these straps also, they don't hang out ugly, flap around. They too have magnetic clasps that close. That magnetic close, it's so satisfying. But anyway, it just keeps it all together. Nice clean lines. On the bottom, there are some metal feet to keep the bottom of this protected off the floor, maybe keep it dry. Handles on top, 2 very nice big leather handles up here. You can hold the briefcase if you want to hold it this way. And it has the shoulder strap that you can put on. The shoulder strap is also removable, so if you prefer not to have the shoulder strap, you can take that off. All of the metal on this, nicely rounded, nicely cornered, nicely polished. Just take that and put it in there. Overall, walking around with this thing, just a nice looking briefcase. Okay, let's go on to bag number 2. Let's go on to the backpack in this collection. Dimensions of this backpack: 12 inches wide, 16 inches high, 5 inches deep. Actually, pretty similar dimensions to the briefcase right here. Just this one a little bit deeper, so this can hold 15 liters, where this holds 13 liters. This also weighs about 3 pounds. Now, some similar features of the backpack as to the briefcase. The backpack has a similar luggage strap on the back. This one does not have a magnetic clasp on it because it's over the mesh back, which is nice to keep your back from getting too sweaty. 2 nice wide straps on the backpack, leather on this side, mesh on this side. Very nice brushed metal little clasps right here. And if we go on to the front, there are 2 pockets on this backpack. One small pocket here on the front that has 2 pockets inside in those two pockets, big enough to put a cell phone in each one. And overall, this pocket, big enough to stick that iPad mini in there. One zipper that comes down on there. We've also got the big chamber here. There is a laptop pocket along the back side. So I like that because it puts the laptop on your back, the heaviest place close to your back, so it has the most stability. This is a LG Gram laptop. This is about 16 inches wide, so that'll fit in there. And then it has, you know, you can fit this stuffed panda in the middle of that bag. And then there are two more pockets on this side. We've got one, you know, about like that, maybe for you to put like a book or something like that in there. And then you've got this one, which is also big enough to put probably a cell phone or your little charger in there. In addition to the straps on the back, it's also got the nice leather handle that you can carry it from right here. Useful for when you're putting this in a airplane overhead bin and you want to pull it out, or you're putting it on the floor and you want to pull it out too. Very thoughtful bag. What I would love to see on this bag, and I guess this goes into the pros and the cons, what I would love to see on this bag and on this bag too, I would love to see some pockets on the side. I would love to see a little pocket right over here that I could put a little water bottle or something like that on the side. There is certainly enough room that you could put a water bottle inside, but I love to keep my liquids on the outside of my bags, or maybe even an umbrella pocket. No outside pockets for those. Okay, all right, and finally here we have the Weekender duffel. This is the big daddy of the bags that'll hold the most amount of stuff. This one, let's check out the dimensions, is 21 inches wide, 12 inches tall, and 8.3 inches deep. You will hold 33 liters of stuff in here, and this one weighs about 4.5 pounds. It's got two carry handles right here so that you can carry it right here in your hand. It also has the nice shoulder strap, nice and wide, adjustable, great like clasps on it too, feel good, milled down just like the other one. This one has one external pocket here. This is a zippered pocket. This one bigger than the other ones. All right, there, big zippered pocket on the front of this duffel. And then on the back of the duffel, it has the same magnetic strap to put on your luggage as we saw on the briefcase. I love that. It's so satisfying. Also, I love how these handles, I love the leather that they use to connect here. And you can see this is the textured leather versus the smooth leather that they've used for the handle. Do note the straps here on this duffel, slightly different than the straps on the briefcase. The strap on the briefcase is like even on both sides, so it kind of goes from the middle to the middle. Here on the duffel, because the zipper extends further down, so this duffel can open more, then the straps are kind of diagonal. You can see that holder's like off center right there where it puts that, and it's off center on the other side, so that goes in sort of a diagonal way across the bag. Okay, opening this one up, by the way, my daughter, she's like claimed this one for her. She loved this one. She was playing with this one this morning. So she helped me pack the banana slug. We were in Santa Cruz a couple weeks ago, and the mascot of the University of California, Santa Cruz, is the banana slug, because Santa Cruz has a lot of these creatures. In the wild, they're not this big. They're a lot smaller. But I also thought that fit well in there because you can see the size of what you can put in there. Right? Banana slug's pretty big. All right, so in this duffel, I'm gonna stand up so I can hold this better because it's a big thing. In this duffel, it's big, a lot of volume in there. You got big shoes like me, size 14, you can put them in there. It's got one big pocket on the back right here. In that big pocket, it also came with a little, and yours would come with this too, it comes with a little lock and some keys so that you could use to lock the zippers on the top. I'm not sure this is going to keep a lot of thieves away, but it's a nice weighty, nice looking lock at least. It's a nice touch that Carl Friedrik includes that with the bag. And finally in this bag on the bottom side here, there's two more of those like little pockets that have that same magnetic satisfying closure on them. Oh, and on the bottom of this duffel, it's got 5 feet. So it's got one in the middle because it's a bit heavier to keep that leather bottom off the ground. Oh, and speaking of those metal feet, do note that the backpack does not have any metal feet on the bottom. That one's just going to be going the leather on the floor. All right, now before I go into my final pros and cons and let you know whether you should consider buying these bags or not, let me tell you the price. At the time I'm making this review, the backpack is $725, the briefcase is $745, and the weekender duffel bag is $895. So let's start with pros. These are very nice, well-made, luxurious looking travel bags. These, you're gonna buy them, they're gonna last you for a really long time. Nothing's sharp, everything's milled down, they are nice and soft. These things are built to last and to look good too. All right, now I wanna talk about the cons, and the first one, it's not really about Carl Friedrik or these bags in particular, but it's leather versus nylon. If you're taking leather bags, they're gonna weigh more than a nylon backpack. If you're traveling on an air carrier that weighs your bags, no, you're probably gonna have like an extra pound from the well-made leather. The other con, definitely the price. They are not cheap, but you are paying for good workmanship, good material, and they are definitely much less expensive than the designer leather brands out there like Louis Vuitton, and honestly, I think these are better made. Now, my favorite of the 3 bags is definitely gonna be the Granville Weekender duffel bag right here. Why do I like this bag so much? Well, I like that it's big. You can put a lot of stuff in it. I think it makes a great combination to stack on top of the carry-on or the check-in suitcase. But also if I'm going someplace where I know I'm gonna be traversing a lot of stairs, maybe I'm gonna be walking a long way that's gonna be hard to wheel something, this is gonna be a great bag that I can just spend a couple, 2-3 days, put all my stuff in this, and it's gonna look good, and it's not gonna be too flashy. Now, if you're still deciding between these bags or some other Carl Friedrik bags or suitcases, I'll put links to some of my other Carl Friedrik reviews here on the screen or in the description below. And if you do decide to buy one and you found this review helpful, I'd really appreciate if you consider using my affiliate link in the description below or the QR code here on the screen, because if you purchase through one of those links, it'll really help support the channel so I can make more quality reviews like this. All right, fellow explorers, as usual, I won't say goodbye because I'm gonna see you in the next video.